the real red light for the market. That's an orange alert.
Yeah.
This is the yellow light from a market standpoint. For me, that actually has started. And I'll tell you why that has started. Because globally things are turning. Markets are suddenly worried about interest rates hike at a global level. And FIs, they've started selling, and some of the rank outperformers in this rally, whether it's a Tata Motors or a Paytm or a Zomato, some of the outperforming hero stocks of this summer rally 2023, they're hitting a pause button. I expect the following. I think India will outperform in this global market volatility. That is absolutely certain. You could see profit booking and mild profit booking in some of the haloed stocks. And in the near term, I will not be surprised that if the market could really struggle a bit in order to regain some form. So one of those patches of the market where you do not want to commit more, you do not want to cut your longs, but there is no harm in taking some chips off the table if you've really hit a gold rush in some of the mid and the small cap stocks. We are going through that phase of the market where the market perhaps could see some time-wise and a mild price-wise correction.
Okay, in that phase of the market where it's not a bad time to maybe take some chips off the table, you don't have to exit out, it's not getting very a bit of a red zone, but yes, yellow is something that we are highlighting at this point of time. And that yellow was visible over the last week as well. As you pointed out, the Nifty was down 0.8%, but if you look at it in context of what's happening globally, we were much better because the likes of Dow, etc. were down almost 2%. For the week, of course, it's going to be about expiry, so that is an important thing to watch out for. And in context of that, these are the support and the resistance level that we are watching out for at this point of time. 18,770 is a bit of a resistance. So fair to say, Nikunj, that those all-time high levels are probably not going to happen this week as well, because for now, at least this morning, the cues are not very positive. Let's see where we go from here.
All-time high is now academic. You missed it by 2 points. You made an all-time high on the Sensex. The Bank Nifty made an all-time high. With the exception of mid-cap index, if you frankly look at the market setup, I don't think that all-time high of the ring of all-time high on the Nifty really matters. Let's look at the support levels and the important levels for the Nifty. And that's the support point for the Nifty. I will not be surprised that at higher levels if the market really runs into some kind of a resistance. Because FIs, they've started selling at higher levels, and selectively more than short selling, I guess profit booking has started. Now, the month to date, the FI figure is still constructive. But the year to date FI number is actually negative. So while a whole lot of money has not come on a month to date basis, but given where the block deals are, how action has started in the IPO market, how OFS have started, block deals have started, the market orientation clearly seems to be indicating that suddenly there is more supply and there is less demand. The equilibrium of strong FI flows and DI activity, which was the driving force for the market, is that reversing or is that getting challenged? I would say that is getting challenged. It is not reversing. And that is the reason why I think one is better off right now erring on the side of caution rather than committing any fresh flows. And look at the size of IPOs which have started. These are small IPOs. But if the IPO gold rush is returning, you got to be a bit careful. Also, some stocks which are off from the recent high. We don't talk about it, Anisha, but some of these stocks are off from the recent high. Paytm is down 6-7%. Zomato is down 5%. Tata Motor DVR is 5-6%. Indian Hotel is down 6%. We don't realize it. We're talking about all-time high, but a self-correction in some of the high flyers has already started.
Yeah, because these stocks had run up also quite a bit, and we kept on talking about how these stocks are close to the record high levels, but nonetheless, we are seeing some amount of profit booking there and some sort of caution coming into the market at this point of time, Amma.
Yes, indeed. And it is pretty interesting as well to look at that block deal data that Nikunj was alluding to. The fact that according to the exchanges and reports, the month of June has seen over 42,000 crore rupees. The month of May as well has been around 15,000 crore, but it's significantly jumped up higher. So that is really the trade setup, the market setup.